afterwards to them. And that's fantastic. So Bianca, over to you. And thank you very much for showing us the way in using social media to the benefit of our New Life business.
Thank you, Hansi, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it so much. And hi, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a good holiday and a good rest. And like Hansi said, we're excited and ready to go. And what better way to start the year than to grow our businesses and to find new methods to grow our business. So what I'm going to do is we are recording the session, but I do like to try and make these interactive. So everyone is muted, but if you have any questions, please unmute yourself or pop a question in the chat box. Don't be shy. I'm happy to stop along the way. If something's not clear, we can go through it again. I'm here to help you guys. So anything that you're unsure of, or you may be trying to do something and it's not successful, please just unmute yourself or put a question in the chat box. I'll come check every once in a while, but just for the flow of the presentation, I'm going to keep everyone muted. So we're going to get started, and let me just mute everyone. And then I'm just going to stop every once in a while just also to check if people aren't in the waiting room. So apologies for that. But we want everyone to be able to learn from the session. And I appreciate everyone from East Africa joining. Welcome. Excited to have you guys, everyone from Southern Africa. Those that I've met before, welcome back. So let's get started. Sorry, just letting people in. And I'm going to be sharing my screen. All right, I hope everyone can see my screen. So we're basically going to be speaking about social media, where to start, why advertise on social media, how we can grow our near-life businesses using social media. I know it's a lot and overwhelming for people. You're kind of like, where to start? What must I do? How much time will it take? Those who are on Facebook, great. Can we make our Facebook pages look better? Can we maybe get a better return, or how can I get people coming to me? So we're going to cover a lot of those topics today. But firstly, I just want to speak a little bit about digital. So digital is basically anything online, and I just want to reinforce the fact that we mustn't be scared of digital. We can't break Facebook. You can't delete it. Mark Zuckerberg, who created Facebook, isn't going to call you and say, why did you do this? Why did you do that? We mustn't have a fear for digital. I think no matter your age, where you come from, if you ever used Facebook before, you've never heard of it before, just give it a try. You can't break it. You can't delete it. You can't ruin it for everyone else. So let's take hold of everything digital, and then include things like your back office. So the back office app that's there to help you do your business, the websites that are there, all the social media platforms. Everything for social media is free. So why wouldn't we give it a try? Facebook is completely free. Twitter is free. Instagram's free. But so let's give it a go. I also think, just with mentioning social media, and I'm going to explain to you this later, we don't expect you to do everything at once. Pick one thing. Let's get that going. Let's see that we're using it properly, see that we're getting a little bit of feedback from people. People are communicating, connecting with us, and then we can move on to the next thing. Don't try to do everything at once, because it's gonna, you're gonna kind of do everything a little bit by bit. Rather, take one social media platform, start with that, let's become brilliant at that, and then we can move on to the next thing. So social media, like we keep saying, it's all these different platforms. Social media is actually, like Facebook, it's actually a marketing platform. It's created to market. Sorry, was someone saying? Let me just everybody. Okay, so social media, it's basically been created in order to market things. It's built to reach audiences. So does that not resonate with what our business does? We are looking to reach people. We're looking to reach as many people as possible. And that's what Facebook is there for, to reach as many people as possible. Another benefit is that you can do business with people all over the world. You don't have to only speak to people on Facebook that are in your city, in your country. You can literally connect and communicate with people all over the world, different time zones. It's the only place where leads can come to you. which is amazing. That's what we want in our business. We want to carry on with everything else that we're doing in your business. This doesn't replace other things that you do in your day-to-day Neolife business. You still need to do all the same activities, but you're going to be adding this on. And imagine in a world where you create your Facebook page, you do a few things, and people come to you, to your business saying, hi, Hansi, this product looks great. I'd love to use this product. I'd love to join this business. I've read your story, or Madeleine, I've read your story of how you came into the business, how it's changed your life. Please, can you give me a call? Or you can invite them to an online meeting or an opportunity meeting. But this is a place where leads will come to you, and that's what we actually want in our business. And again, we're not replacing anything you're currently doing in your business. We're adding this on as another opportunity to bring people to your business. I just want to admit, people into the call and just make sure, everyone is on mute. All right, so we pretty much know why we should be using social media. I hope everyone's on the same page as me. It's a good way to get leads. We want leads to come through to us. We're going to carry on everything else that we're doing, but we would love to be in a position where someone in another African country or someone in your neighboring city, someone that you never met, comes to you through Facebook and ultimately joins your business. So using social media to grow our business. So digital is not just a thing anymore. It's kind of everything, like we mentioned before. You can't escape it. It's everywhere around us. It's shopping, it's meetings, exactly like this Zoom meeting right now. Something that was considered a revolution before is now mundane. So when you thought about maybe 5 years ago doing a meeting online, it must have been bizarre. Now we do it all the time. It's kind of like the go-to. Before you actually have a physical meeting, you're thinking to yourself, well, can I do this meeting online? You can attend a networking event, do your shopping, all by not speaking a word to anybody. And the same can be with our business. Yes, we do need to make that connection with them. Ideally, you'd like to either speak to them on the phone or have a face-to-face or a Zoom, but chances are you could actually have this communication with them on Facebook and never ever meet these people. We have distributors in East Africa who have grown their business in America. They've never met these people. They've only ever communicated or done business with them online. So you don't have to actually meet someone. Of course, you can't replace that physical interaction, but this is a good way to get new people to join your business. So digital, you can also unleash new possibilities, new ways to transform health and wealth, and obviously new ways to grow our business. So we speak about adding social commerce to traditional direct selling. So what does social commerce mean? Social commerce is the use of websites like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as ways to promote and sell commercial products and services. So we want to add social commerce to our Neolife business. So for example, if you're selling products, so we sell our product and our opportunity, but if you're selling products, you can use Facebook to sell your products. You can speak about the benefits, how you've used it, how you've used it in your life. I know, like, for example, Madeleine speaks specifically about how she uses the products with her dogs. So it's actually her story. She's connecting with people who also have animals. So yeah, she is using social commerce to help with her traditional direct selling. Again, it's not a replacement. You can still definitely do traditional direct selling, but I'll go through this as well. It's also been a bit difficult with COVID. So with COVID-19, we need to adapt to the way we do meetings, the way we recruit, the way we grow our business, the way we sell our products. Unfortunately, the last 2 years, we might not have had as many physical interactions, meetings, bumping people, standing in a queue, going onto the bus or public transport. So you might not be meeting as many people face to face. So where are these people hanging out? How can we meet them? They've moved to an online world and we want to meet them there. I think especially if you're looking to grow your businesses into the younger generation, this is where they're hanging out. They're spending a lot of their time online. And it's not even just the younger generation. It's actually between the ages of 18 to 65, they say, are spending time on platforms like Facebook. So when you're on Facebook, you actually have the time to scroll and look at things and read a little bit. If you're standing in a queue at a shop, sorry, I just want to quickly let people in. Excuse me. Whoopsie. Let me just go here. And then I'm just going to mute everyone. Sorry about that. All right, so we understand what social commerce is, how we're going to add that to our normal, traditional direct selling. It doesn't mean that you have to change everything you're doing, and it doesn't take a lot of effort. I think in the beginning, when you're trying to understand it, it might take some time, but in your day-to-day, it could mean something like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, something maybe you do once a week. So it's not going to take over your whole time for your near-life business. If you do near-life business on the side, it's not your full time. It's definitely not going to consume most of your time. So why are we talking about social media, and why do we say Facebook? So this is where your end users are. Direct selling companies have always been known for proactively reaching out to people who need them. This approach worked well with family circles, at parks, at public events. Today, these places are not the most promising in terms of finding new clients, as people prefer to minimize their risks due to the pandemic and stay home. There's a place where they've migrated to, though, to the online world and to social media in particular. So this is what we said before. You're not bumping into people. You might not have as many physical interactions, but we still want to engage with people. We still want to meet new people, and they're hanging out in the online space. This brings us to the number one reason it's time for you to become active on social media. So we can see people are hanging out online. People still want to connect. And I say the word connect in inverted commas because they're connecting through the online world. So there might not be as many physical interactions, but they still feel that they can connect through that online space. It's a way to provide a great brand experience. Encouraging distributors to engage in social media marketing can become the best decision for you. Not only can distributors spread messages to a wider audience, but they can also build a positive brand reputation through own personal experience. And we know as well through our Neolife business, the strongest thing that we have to share is our story. How you came to Neolife, the products that you use. This is creating a good brand experience. These are actually products that you've used, the opportunity, how it's actually changed your life. Did you buy a house? Did you pay off some debt that you had? Did you send your children to school? Did you take your first trip with Neolife? These are all stories that are going to create a great brand experience for Neolife. People tend to trust other people much more than they trust brands. So that's where all our amazing distributors come in. It's your story. People are believing and hearing and seeing your actual story. That's why distributors sharing their lifestyles, featuring how they use their products in their daily routines is better than any paid advertising. Those are authentic, your true stories. Nothing can replace those stories. In this case, it's important that distributors remain authentic in their communication, as this is their main strength. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean you have to copy and paste something off our website about the benefits of a product. You actually, if you're using the product, just speak how it made you feel. You don't need to use scientific terms or anything. If you're using, for example, full motion and it made you feel like this, or CalMag and it helped you sleep at night, those are the stories that you need to tell. You don't need to worry about, like I said, copying and pasting the stuff from our website. Just speak from the heart. Speak about how the opportunity has genuinely changed your life, why you're still in the business, and people will connect with that. And number 3, selling on social media actually brings results. So when you're selling either the opportunity or the products, it actually brings results. Social commerce will be one of the key trends, or one of the key trends past for 2021. This is totally natural behavior, as in today's world, online is the safest way to shop. So I don't know if you're part of the older generation. I know it took some time to adapt to shopping online. I know for a long time, for example, my mother didn't trust it. She was like, she's not putting in a card. But I think through the pandemic, we're almost all forced to shop online, whether it's for your Neolife products on the website, or it's for a Woolworths or a Pick and Pay, or a pharmacy, anything like that. You were almost forced, and now we trust the online world to shop. Especially when you can get the look and feel of products, speak to a distributor, and make a purchase all in one place. You, all the distributors, should try to turn your social media pages into such places where people can buy products, they can read about the reviews, about the benefits, how it made you feel, about the opportunity, why they should join your business. Marketing specialists predict the year 2021 will be the year of people-first social media marketing. Distributors should be at the forefront of this trend, as giving personalized experiences is our strong suit. So that's exactly what our business is. We are a people-first business. We don't exist without people, without the distributors, without your stories. So we need to use Facebook and social media as a way to get these stories out there and attract people. Any questions so far? I'll just... Yeah, sure. We can do one at a time. Any questions?
I think, Bianca, if there's not any questions at the moment, maybe when you're finished with a meeting, if it's okay with you, we can give time for questions.
Sure.
Then if you have a little bit of time, is that okay?
No problem, yeah. If anyone has anything along the way, you're more than welcome to ask, or you can make a note of it and we can go through it at the end. That's no problem. Okay, doke. So I just wanted to share some stats on social media. This was from January last year. So there's this organization called We Are Social who basically releases stats every single year of how many people are using social media, and they actually go into each platform. So how many people are on Facebook, for example, in South Africa, how many people are on Instagram, how many are male, how many are female, how old are them? How old are they? So the reason I wanted to share this is just to show you the opportunity of how many people are on Facebook. And if we just get a slither of those people to communicate with us, to connect with us, how much our businesses will grow. So like I said, this is January 2021 for South Africa. It has every country in the world. So if you're looking to potentially grow your business in another country, you can do that. Or if you just think, okay, I'm going to grow it, let me just continue to focus on my business in my backyard where I am, in my country, then that's also a great way to do that. So this is saying in January last year, and this would have definitely increased over the last year, there were 25 million people using social media. That's almost 42% of our population is on. So that's almost half of the people in South Africa are on social media. It's an increase of 3 million from last year. So chances are I would have grown another 3 million this year, if not more. 24.65 million are using it on mobile. So that's also a good thing to know, because people are using it on the go. So like I said earlier, if they're standing in a queue, or if they on the toilet or whatever, people are quickly jumping onto their phone, looking on Facebook. They have the time to scroll, to read things, to read benefits, to read your story, to watch a video of you telling your story. So it's good to know that people are using it on their phone, on the go, on a bus, on a train, wherever they're going, they're looking at their social media. Then the social media profile. So this is the age. So the bulk of the age is 25 to 34. Then next to that, 18 to 24. But it does show you that there are people on Facebook throughout all the ages. So obviously for our business, the minimum is 18 years old. So we wouldn't go lower than this. But it just shows you the opportunity of how many people are on Facebook. We're looking to attract young people into our business. Look at this bulk of people, the 25 to 34 years old, 18 to 24, 35 to 44. We want these people to join our business. There's stats, like we said, in Kenya, in Uganda, and Tanzania. It's got stats for all those countries on that platform, and it just shows you how many people are using social media, and we need to get those people to join our business. So like I said in the beginning, if anyone that missed it, I know social media is a lot. You wonder where to start, what to do, where must I even begin, what platform. I always say start with Facebook. Before you look at any other platforms, always start with Facebook. I take it personally when I look at myself. I'm on Facebook, my mother's on Facebook, and my grandmother's on Facebook. So that's 3 generations. Do you think the bulk of people are on Facebook? So Facebook has billions of members. It was also one of the first social networking platforms to exist. So it's been around for a long time. If you would like to spend money on Facebook, which you don't have to do, there's a lot of good free options, which I'll show you, but I'm also going to touch base on the paid option. But if you do want to spend money on Facebook, it's very cheap. You can do a campaign on Facebook spending 500 Rand for a month and still get a good return. You can reach thousands of people by only spending 500 Rand over a month. So you don't need to invest a lot of money at all. You can invest a small amount of money. Remember, also, if you're trying something, I wouldn't spend a lot of money. So 500 Rand for a month is a good option to try something, and you'll see you'll still get return on your money. Another benefit of Facebook is it has great targeting. So what does that mean? Is you can tell Facebook exactly who you're looking to reach. We did a campaign, and I'll show you this again later, with Madeleine, where she was looking to target people exactly like herself. So she's a young female based in Cape Town. She was trying to attract young females in Cape Town that she could ultimately either invite to a meeting or invite to a Zoom opportunity meeting, but she wanted to have that initial connection with them straight away. She could speak to them exactly her story, that, you know, how she came into the business, being a young female, being a young wife, those kinds of things. So she targeted people that were like-minded to her. Another benefit of Facebook is you have creative control. So what does that mean? Is that you can kind of design your own things. You can do exactly whatever imagery, pictures you like, and you can put that on Facebook. I just want to show you, I'm going to jump to the back office and show you a whole bunch of images that are all created and ready for you all to use. If you want to either do free or do paid, everything's available. You don't need to worry about the design, the color of the logo, the size, what am I saying about this product? All of that information is already there. It's the right size. You can just pick off our massive library and then you can post that on Facebook for free. Or if you want to pay, you can pay. And then the last benefit of why you can why you should advertise on Facebook is that it gives you insights. So what does that mean? Is that if you're starting to do a paid campaign, so just say you decide, okay, I'm going to start it from tomorrow, the 14th of January. I'm going to do 500 Rand. I'm going to target these people. As soon as you start letting it run, you can check daily who's clicking it, where are they coming from, what's their number, those kinds of things. So you're getting insights into the people who are reacting to your ad all the time. And as it runs, if you want to change something, you can change it without stopping the whole campaign and starting again. So just say in a week's time, you think, oh, let me actually change this picture to me and my dog, because in my story, I speak about how I use these products on my dog. So let me change it to that. Then in a week after that, you can change it back to you and your husband on a beach somewhere. So there's a lot of benefits of why we choose Facebook. I think best practice is to always start with Facebook first. Make sure you're comfortable with Facebook before you move on to any other platform. Just a side note, Facebook, or like Hansi said in the beginning, Meta, which it's changed to, owns Instagram and it owns WhatsApp as well. So you can actually do dual ads on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So just say you're looking to do both, you can just do one kind of design on Facebook and tell Facebook you want to send it to Instagram as well. But again, I would just start with Facebook in the beginning. I'm just going to let people in. Sorry. All right. So what I'm going to touch base on now is the paid side of Facebook. So if you're looking to invest in your business, this is a good way to invest in your business. Like we said earlier, you definitely don't have to. You don't have to spend a lot of money. We've done exercises with Hansi and his daughter Madelies where we've done 500 Rand and we've seen a good return. I think we did for Madelies, we did for 500 Rand for a month and she got 2 or 3, I'm not sure. I think 3 people who came to her, 2 were in America. So, I mean, that was great to attract people overseas and look to grow your business in a different region. So when we're doing paid ads, you need to create your target. So remember if we go one back here, it says, yeah, it's got great targeting. And we spoke about what that means. So you can tell Facebook exactly who you want to target with your ad. So before you even get to Facebook, you need to say to yourself, who am I looking to sponsor? Who am I looking to target on Facebook? What does that person look like? And you can even create like a little, I'll show you like what we did with Madelies. We actually created a little person. So you can say, all right, I want to target Judy. She's a female. She's 26 years old. She's based in Nairobi. She speaks English. She's a mother and she's actually a teacher. So you can literally just jot this down, 5 things. Who am I looking? It doesn't have to be as specific as this. If you're looking just to target males who are 60 and older that are in Pretoria, you can do that as well. But the more specific, the better, because then when people come to you, you know exactly who they are. If they're saying to you, okay, Hansi, I saw your ad, this sounds like a good opportunity, you can say to them, listen, I'm also a 40-year-old man, or I'm a 50-year-old man that's based in the same region. Do you want to meet for a coffee? I can tell you how I've come to this business. So things that you can look to jot down are gender, age, their city. So I would do a geo targeting because at least when they come to you, you know where they're based. So it's not to say that you shouldn't target people out of your region. You can definitely do that. But if you do one campaign where you're looking to target, for example, everyone in Nairobi or everyone in Kenya, and then that time, anyone that comes through to you, you know, okay, those people are based in Kenya. Either you're going to get them to join you directly, or you have a specific downline that's in the region that you would like them to join. The language, so you can do ads in either English, you can do any language in the world, and then you can tell Facebook to translate it for you. You actually don't need to put it in another language. Then you can pick up things like interests, job titles. So you can do, like we said, a teacher, a nurse, an engineer, a banker, anything, and it will target people who, so if you were, for example, a nurse in the past and you've now moved to the Neolife business, or you're doing both, you're a nurse and doing the business, it's good to target people that are similar to you. So we spoke about Judy. Then these are some of the ads that we ran. So some examples of the type of messaging that we've done. So you have to be quite specific and careful when running paid ads on Facebook, because they don't like anything that's related to a Ponzi scheme. So just with regards to the messaging that you say, I would try to keep it quite generic, but at the same time, transparent. You know, we want to tell them that this is what the business is about. And if you want to join, this is what it is. You don't want hundreds of people coming to you and then you're wasting your time calling people and they're like, oh, I didn't know it was a multi-level marketing. I didn't know it was this. You know, so there's a fine line between being quite broad, but also being transparent so that people who come to you are actually interested in the business. So for example, we've done the what, when, and hows of being your own boss. Choose the hours you work and how fast you want to grow. Another thing we've done is have time to spend with your family while working and be able to invest in their future. Another one, with 1/3 of Africa's youth being unemployed, there's no better time to become a Neolife distributor. So we've been quite clear about what it's about. We've mentioned that obviously it's Neolife. People can go onto the website and see, you can work your own hours, you can be at home with your children, and then with the massive unemployment happening in the world, there's no better time to kind of be your own boss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just end the presentation and then we're going to go to Facebook. I just wanted to show you all this picture. So this is from 2020. So this is now 2 years old. And it's basically every minute of the day. These are the stats of what people do every minute of every day. So when we look at things like, let's go to Facebook. Facebook users upload almost 150,000 photos every minute of every day. When you look at, let's go to YouTube. YouTube users upload 500 hours of video every minute. This is not in the day or in a month, it's every minute. Twitter gains 319 new users every minute. Facebook users share 150,000 messages every minute. So we need to take hold. We need to become digital natives, not digital immigrants. We can't run away from digital. We need to take hold of it. We need to take the opportunity that's available for us in our Neolife business in the digital space. Look how much people are doing all the time. We want people to interact, to engage. And the benefit of things like Facebook is if I share, just say Hansi and I are friends on Facebook, and Hansi shares something about Pro Vitality, and I like and I comment on it at the bottom, my friends can see my comment that I posted on Hansi's post. So that's the amazing benefit of a social network. That's what it is. And that's what our business is about. Our business is all about networking. So Facebook is the exact tool we need to use our business, to grow our business. So we need to be part of it. Otherwise, we're going to be missing the boat completely. And then I'll just end with this little image. The best way to predict the future is to create it. And it says, yeah, it's a bit freaky with this wireless technology. So we laugh about it, but we really need to be involved in it. So nothing should scare you anymore. Nothing digital is foreign anymore. We live in a digital space. Like I said in the beginning, you can't break Facebook. You can't break the back office. Just come and try. Push a million buttons. If something's wrong, you can delete it. Nothing is permanent. If you post something on Facebook and you're not happy, you can delete the post. If you're running an ad and you're not happy, you can delete the whole thing. But it's all safe and secure. You can add your credit card onto Facebook. It's all secure. It will ask you for your code and your PIN. You put set budget, so it's not going to run all the way into a credit or anything. You tell Facebook exactly what you want to do, and they'll run that for you. So I'm going to stop. I'm just going to let people in. Any questions, and then I'm going to actually go live to Facebook.
I want to encourage anybody at this moment, Bianca, if they have a practical question up till now to Facebook before you go live onto Facebook to demonstrate, they must ask it now. Otherwise, when you're finished with your presentation going live on Facebook, then people must ask specific questions. So if there's no questions now, you can just proceed.
Sure. Okay. So let me.
There's one from Mary. I see. Mercy.
Let me see.
Okay. So only a comment.
Oh, Mercy. Thank you. Thank you, Mercy. All right. Let me just open Facebook. So like I said in the beginning, if you're not on Facebook, it's completely free. So you can literally just Google facebook.com. You can put in an email. All you need is an email address and your name. And get started. Come on, try. There's also a lot of free courses available in the universe now. So if you go onto YouTube and you can say Facebook for Dummies or Facebook 101 or Facebook for Starters, all of that, like, don't be afraid to inform yourself. There's a lot of videos. There might be a 5-minute video. There might be a 500-minute video, but there's a lot of information available. We've also done a lot of training on basic Facebook on the YouTube channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Facebook, but at the same time, I actually just want to show you our YouTube channel. So where you can see lots of recordings that I've personally done. So let's go to YouTube. So YouTube is also completely free. You can use this once a day, once a year, and all the trainings that any of the Near Life staff do and our distributors are all loaded onto the YouTube channel. You don't have to have a YouTube account. You can actually just come on here and use it whenever you want. So again, you're just going to Google youtube.com. And then on the top search here, you just type in Near Life. You can push enter. And then what it does at the top, it will actually, this is the Near Life channel. So let's click Near Life here. And so we've got a Near Life channel. America's got a Near Life channel. Europe has a Near Life channel. So it's good to be to subscribe. So you just click subscribe once to the channels. And basically every time a video or something gets loaded, it will be automatically added onto your subscriptions here on the left-hand side. So I'm going to go into the Near Life SA page, which you can just type in the top, Near Life SA. And I'll just briefly show you all the videos that we've ever done. If I go into videos, is loaded on here. So for example, last night we launched a very exciting new product in Southern Africa called CoQ10. That recording will be on here. The CoQ10 2-minute short video will be on here. So let's just see if, I just want to show you some social media stuff, but we can also filter. So if you click search here, you can type in something specific that you're looking for. So at our convention last year, August, we got a distributor named Alan Blaine from America to explain to us how he recruits through social media. So this is a great video to watch, and he doesn't spend any money. So he just does all the free stuff on social media, how he's done it, the benefits of how it's benefit and grown his business. So this is a great place to come watch. So this is a 45-minute video. But completely free to come watch, come listen. I've done training using LinkedIn, how to use LinkedIn to build your business, using social media to share Near Life. Here's this training, this is exactly the similar training to what I'm doing now, I've done in the past. So that's loaded on here. How to grow your business through Facebook. Again, that's me sponsoring through Facebook. So there's a whole bunch of videos available here. If you want to rewatch this one, this exact recording will be loaded. And if you have a new distributor that joined your business and you think they'd be interested in Facebook, get them to come to the YouTube channel and come watch the video. None of these videos ever get deleted. We just add more and more and more. So all product videos, opportunity, testimonies, all our stories are on here. So please come visit our YouTube channel. Come back again once you've watched it, and you'll see, like, here's Nola McDermott's story, a new distributor orientation with Drew. So if you have new distributors, come get them to watch Drew's new distributor orientation. An opportunity presentation, again, great for new distributors to see, okay, how do I do an opportunity presentation? Product videos, so all the benefits, other testimonies. So great way to come see the Neolife videos on your YouTube channel. And then I'm going to quickly go to the back office. I just want to show you, when I mentioned earlier about all the images and everything that you need for your Facebook, where they saved, how to find them, how to use them. So again, I've just gone to shopneolife.com, and then I'm going to log in here. If you misplaced or you don't know your login, please let us know and we'll send that through to you. But the back office is an amazing tool for your business. You can buy products, you can manage your whole team, you can see everything for your business on your back office. So if you ever need anything related to marketing, meaning anything for social media, anything imagery, any brochure, fast facts, video, all of that is always loaded under resources library. So if you're ever looking for anything, come to your back office first under resources and see if it's here first. And if it's not here, then you can let us know. So all the business literature, your compensation plan, incentive books, the World Team Conference registration form, all the fast fakes for every single product is on here. Then you can actually filter. So if you're looking for something, let's go to videos. Product videos, event videos, business videos. So similar, all your videos that are on YouTube are also on the back office here. How-to videos, testimony videos. So this is a great way to get videos for a specific product or an opportunity and share it to a potential customer or a potential distributor. Then social media, what I spoke about earlier. And again, we're always adding new images onto here. So you can click social media, and here's all these pictures. So anything that you're looking for to share. So these are step ups, all people that have stepped up in the business. There's really tons and tons and tons of pictures here. It just filters with the numbers first. So we're just going to scroll down. Then there's product videos, testimonials. If we look here, for example, all natural fiber. So here's a great looking image about all natural fiber. It's got the benefits on it. So you don't need to worry about this is the exact right size for Facebook. So you can just take this off of here, save it onto your computer, post it again. So please come visit here. There's tons of images for you ready to use. You don't need to worry about anything, if it's the right logo, color, size. Another nice picture to use, product pictures, there's lifestyle pictures. So come visit your back office, see resources library, social media. All these images are here ready for you to use. All right, so now let's jump to Facebook. So this is my Facebook. So first things first, I would just make sure if you're going to use Facebook for your business, which obviously we suggest that you do use it, to make sure you're happy with what your page looks like. So we also get some questions, should I do a business page for Neolife and then have my private page for myself? That's completely up to you. If you're the type of person that would prefer one, it's less maintenance, you'd rather just have one page, one set of friends, that's fine. But if you want to kind of have your personal stuff, post about your holidays and your house and those kinds of things on your private page, and then on your Neolife business page, you'd rather post about products and the opportunity, you can do that too. It's more just personal preference of what you can manage. Obviously, if you have the 2 pages, you need to make sure that your business page looks good as well as your private page. Someone might check out your private page, even though you've posted something on your business page. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to Hansi's daughter's business page. I'm just going to go to, this is her private page. And then I think, are you on the call, Marilise? I think I saw you earlier. Yeah. What's your, I've just, you can.
Hi, Bianca.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I just want to check, is it on your page here or should I just search for it?
It is, it's one of my pages. So you can just go to pages.
Hold on, I'm not logged into yours. Let me just see.
No, I think you should rather log in and then you can access it better.
Okay, let me just go here. Okay.
So go to the little flag that says pages.
Yeah. I'm trying. Okay, great. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So what Madeleine did, she has a private Facebook page, and then she's created the Madelaine's Neolife Independent Promoter page. So everything from a business point of view, she uses on her page here. Excuse me. But what I was saying before is, before we do anything on Facebook, just make sure that you've got the right information on there. So things like a profile picture, a nice image. This is called your header image. So a nice header image. Again, Madelise took this picture from the back office. So all of these kinds of things are there, and it will say header. So you don't need to worry about how to create a nice image. And then she's put the right information on the about. So how can someone contact you if they are interested? Is there a number? Is there an email? What is this about? So she's put a replicated site, which is very important. So if people want to buy products, and she does this really well. So in her posts, whenever she's posting about anything, she puts her replicated site in here. So people know straight away, okay, if I want to join Madelise's business, I can click the website and join her online. If I want to buy products from Madelise, I can click her website and join. So just a reminder of where you can find your replicated site and what the replicated site is. So basically, your replicated site is your website for people to join under you, your website for people to join to get product from you, where you get the points, where you get all the benefits. So there's no point in ever sharing any product or opportunity post without using your referral website. So on your homepage, on the back office, on your Shop Neolife, it's the second thing that comes up. So it says, share your referral site, share your perks with your friends, and boost your products and sales. If you click this link, it's copied, or you can hover, scroll, and copy the whole thing. And then again, if you say open in browser, it will actually show you what your website looks like. So your replicated site, your referral website is so important. Save it somewhere, make sure you have it written down or you know it off by heart. And because that, any time you're posting anything, you want people to come straight to you. You don't want people coming to the Neolife head office. We don't know what to do with these leads that come through to us. We want them to come directly through to you. And again, make sure that you know and you're happy with what your referral website looks like. Does it have your name, distributor, your number, your email? So come onto your back office and click open in browser and check you're happy with what it looks like. If you want to change anything on your website, you can do that all yourself on your back office under account, manage my website. And you can change things like your name, your number, your email, anything like that you can change. So here, manage my website, your URL, your display name, your phone number. You can put as much information as you want on here as well. So remember, use your referral website, but also check that you're happy with what your referral website looks like. So back to Madeline's back. So again, you don't have to have a separate business page. You can, or you can have one page, whatever's going to be easier for you to manage. But things that you can do. So put your story. Start with a 1-minute video. It doesn't need to be a fancy thing. You can literally take your phone, turn it on the side, do a selfie video of just you and the business. What are you doing? How did you come to the business? If you're a mom and you're a stay-at-home mom and you're doing the business, it's great that your kids will be running through the video. It actually shows you who you are. If you're doing it part-time and you're a nurse, do it while you're in your nurse scrubs and show that I work until 3 o'clock or I work until 5 o'clock and then I do my business at night. I think the more organic, authentic, real we are, the more like-minded people are going to connect with us. If you're doing this while you've retired, I think that's a great story to say you worked in the corporate space, you've retired, and now you're doing this business. It's not so taxing on you. It's not hard working hours. So a 1-minute video or a 2-minute video about your story, just you and your phone in your natural environment, is a great way to start. So get your video done on your phone, post it onto either your business page or your normal Facebook page. And then, yeah, get people to start interacting. Once you've created a page, you can start inviting friends and people to your page. So I also get some questions sometimes. If you're keeping your page from a business point of view and you get strangers adding you as friends, should you accept them? So again, just be mindful of security. So if you're using your page for your business and you're not having the 2 separate pages, you can accept people, because remember, strangers are potential prospects. So almost the more the merrier. The more people that are seeing your video, the more people that are seeing the products that you're using, the merrier. But then obviously just be careful with things that you're posting. Don't post, you know, your car with your registration or your home address. So just always be careful. You know, there's a lot of cybersecurity questions out there. So just, yeah, I think you can have one page and you can accept strangers and add strangers. Friends of friends is great. But then, yeah, just be careful with the type of information that you're sharing. So just be careful and be mindful to kind of keep it more business orientated than very, very private stuff. Yeah, so be happy with what your page looks like. You want to add the video of yourself so people know who it is, what's it about. And then from there, you can just kind of post something like once a week. You can post a product once a week. You can post once a day. But remember to always share your website. Madeli's puts her number in here. That's great as well. So for example, this image has come straight off of the back office. It looks nice. It says exactly, has your income been reduced? Neolife has the answer. Yeah, you can post as often or as little as you like. There's no real answer. I think from this point of view, it's kind of like, let's just get on Facebook, make sure you're happy, the right information is on there, put your story. You can either type out your story if you don't like a video, or you can post a video of yourself, post it on there. And then if you're happy with that, once all of that's done, then I would start doing some paid ads on Facebook. I wouldn't do any paid ads unless your page and everything's set up, because the paid ads come off of your page. So once your page is done and you're happy and everything's good, you've got some friends, you've got some people commenting and interacting with you, then you can do some paid ads. And then again, remember, once people start commenting and interacting on your page, then you can comment and interact back with them. If someone says here to Madeli's, oh, I know Bongi, it's great that he uses your product, then Madeli's can say, yes, he's actually a sponsored athlete of Neolife. He's always used our product. Would you like to try the product that he's using? This is all free interaction. So that's ideally where you want to go. So people will start commenting and posting and replying to posts that you share. And then you start engaging and having that conversation with them. The last thing that I'm going to show, because I know it's a lot of information and I don't want to overwhelm, is there's also a thing on Facebook completely free. So when you go to your page on the left-hand side, called groups. So find people or groups that you think are similar to you. So like I showed you earlier, Alan Blaine, who's that American distributor, he's a cyclist. So he actually found some groups of men that are cyclists as well, or people, sorry, it wasn't just men. And he started interacting on these cycling groups with products that he uses from Neolife that help him become a better cycler, or for better longevity, for example. So someone might have posted on the group, yeah, they get really sore back pain after they cycle for so many hours. And he would post about full motion, how he feels it helped him recover. And that's all completely free. It's an open conversation. It doesn't cost him anything. You're communicating with people who are genuinely like you. Madeli's found groups of people who love dogs. So she would started having conversations with people that the home care products that she genuinely uses on her dogs, with pictures, how she makes their coat thicker, how she cleans the house with non-toxic things so the dogs can lick whatever they want. So groups is a great way to find people like you. You can find teachers in your area and say, I'm a teacher as well. I do this part-time. I felt I wasn't making enough money. Or maybe people who are retired. So anything you feel that might attract people to you, you can try search for in groups. So really the bounds are limitless. So I think for now, I'm just going to end there. I don't know if there's anything else that people want to go through or want to touch on. We can maybe do 10 minutes of Q&A for now.
Hi there. I'm Noel. I'm just wondering, me and my wife Marizon, we want to work it as a couple. Is it possible to do Facebook as a couple?
Definitely. So that's a great question. And remember, like we said earlier, whatever's going to be the easiest for you to maintain. So if you have one business name for you and your wife, just say, for example, it's Green Living. So you can create a business page that says Green Living Independent Distributor, or you can say Noel and Marizon Near Life Independent Distributors. I think it's actually better if you in one distributorship to have one page, because there's no point in both of you posting the same thing. You're both trying to attract people. Rather have one great page with the same post, and also then it's split between the two of you. You can post one day, then a week later your wife can post. So I think definitely one page for one distributorship is great.
Thank you.
Sure. Please, there's no silly questions. Don't be shy, guys. If there's no questions, I'm just going to take them. My session was great. But yeah, if you're shy, pop it in the chat box. But a question you might have might help someone else. So yeah, feel free.
Bianca, I have a question.
Yes.
So with my Facebook page, my independent distributor page, I try to start my Instagram account also. Like you can make a separate one from your personal Instagram account.
Yeah.
But now when I want to connect my business Facebook page to my Instagram, it only wants to connect to my personal Instagram page and not my business Instagram page. So I'm not sure how to.
No, we should definitely be able
those two. Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out for you. So basically your two business profiles, Facebook and Instagram, you want to link, and it keeps taking you to your personal, but it should be able to.
So that whatever I post on my Facebook page will go directly to the business Instagram page too.
Okay, perfect. I'll double check that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I think, if everyone just tries, let's try Facebook. Like we said, it's free. It's a good place to try and meet new people or connect with existing distributors. We know our current distributors are our biggest opportunity for growth as well. So it's a good way to connect with them, reaffirm, if someone's doing something, someone steps up, what better way to see their sponsor or their upline saying like, well done, or sharing the fact that they've stepped up, or sharing the fact that a downline has bought a car or traveled with Near Life or something. So it's a good way to connect with your existing teams as well. But the biggest thing for me is the growth opportunity to sponsor and find new people through Facebook.
Oh, that is absolutely exciting, Bianca. Very stimulating and very practical and to the point. So I just want to check, because Bianca is recording for this for us, and if it's possible, maybe you can send it to me on my WhatsApp. I will send it out to the whole group afterwards, the recording. We appreciate that very much. So I just want to check finally if anyone here has any specific question about getting going on Facebook, whether personal but also a business page for your Facebook. Is there any specific question you have? The opportunity of a lifetime now to ask the pro to give you a good answer. So in that case, I just want to say what is really amazing to me. Yes.
I'd like to ask something.
Please.
Bianca, first of all, that was an excellent presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank
you. You've given some of us a lot of courage. I wanted to ask, I want to get into the Facebook space more actively. What do you do, or how do you manage the fact that it's true strangers can come and comment, but we know very well not everybody has got goodwill. Yeah, they can come and put all sorts of comments. Mm-hmm. And maybe you're not the kind of person who checks your Facebook very often. How do you mitigate that damage? I don't know.
Yeah, so that's a great question, Patricia. So firstly, just with regards to comments and things that people will post. So unfortunately with Facebook, it's kind of free range. You can post and say whatever you want on anyone's posts. So I think from our point of view, we all need to just manage our own pages. Even from the Neolife business pages that are managed for Neolife Africa, we get not rude, but just funny comments of other competitors or, you know, other like strange things. So from our side, I'll just hide those comments or delete the comments, and you can actually block those people from the pages. So I think we need to just manage our pages carefully ourselves. But again, like, you don't have to do that every single day. You can maybe every 2 or 3 days just check the comments and the posts. And remember, when someone comments on a post of yours, you'll get a notification. So you'll see the second someone posts that someone has commented on your post, and then you can just kind of check it straight away. You don't have to wait for a whole list. You can see as they come in. But again, like I said, so we all need to just be mindful of what we're posting. So if you're going to use it from a business point of view, just keep that in mind, that you're going to be posting about products and things like that. So then we don't really mind if strangers and things are seeing those posts. But then again, don't post things of your children maybe and your grandchildren and in your home, and just very private things that you wouldn't mind. So I think when you post, we might just say to yourself, do I mind 10 strangers seeing this? Like, for example, I'll tell you what happened with Madeleine. Initially, she tried to do a campaign off her business account, and we just left targeting open. So we didn't say we wanted in South Africa or we wanted in Africa. And she got a lot of people from Asia and Dubai and the United Arab Emirates contacting her. And I don't think they were genuine. So we learned a lesson, rather to do as specific targeting, like I mentioned earlier. The more specific you can be, the better. But it's a great question. I think we all just need to manage our pages carefully, see what people are posting. You can definitely delete or hide or report or block someone. Yeah, and then just always be mindful of the content that you're posting. It's not very private. It's not information that people can then either use against you or can find you, those kinds of things. But if you're using it from a business point of view, keep it to a business point of view.
Thank you, Bianca. My other question, since you're the expert, is it possible to reach out to you personally if one is stuck, or maybe they want to consult something? Maybe you can give Hansi your contact and I can get it from him.
Yes, so that's a great question. Please do. I love seeing people who are trying. So you can send me a screenshot of something you've done and does this look good? It's not working. So what I'll do, I'm going to just actually put in the chat box. Let me just put in the chat here. We have a marketing email address that you can contact me anytime. Yeah. But please, yeah, like I really appreciate if you go out and you try something, and if it's not working or you want to just check, just send it to me, send me a screenshot, send me your Facebook, say, please look at this, does it look right, does it look good, this isn't working, whatever. Sorry, I don't know why this is gone to a direct message. Let me just send this to everyone. Yeah, so there's the email address. It's marketing.za@neolife.com. That comes straight through to me and some of my team members. So between all of us, but please do anything you want to send through, I'll check it out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, maybe a question from my side.
Sure, Frederick.
Yes, could you comment about using Facebook in combination with Messenger?
Sure. So basically, well, with Messenger, how it works, let me just go to my Facebook. So when you do paid ads, you can actually tell Facebook where you want the ads to go. So even if I show you now, can you see there's an ad on the right-hand side here? It's saying suggested. So I'm going to go to my home page. So Messenger, for those that aren't fully aware, it's basically like your inbox for Facebook. So here it says Messenger, and it's basically all people who have messaged me on Facebook. So you can either, when you're doing paid ads, you can do ads on Facebook page, or you can do ads in Messenger. You just tell Facebook exactly where you want to do the ads. I'm not sure if that covers your question, Frederick, because it would only really relate to paid ads where you can specify Messenger, unless you're speaking to people organically, naturally through Messenger, which is great.
Okay. Yes. The reason why I'm just raising that comment is because I find that Messenger is very gives you privacy, especially if you notice that if you see something on Facebook and you want to get in touch with the person, don't do it on the live chat, because the live chat, anybody can make a negative comment and pull you down. But if you go to the messenger of that person, then you're able to send them a message direct, they respond to you directly, and you can have a private conversation.
So that's a great point. That's a very good point. Thanks, Frederick. So I'm just popped over to Madeleine. So for example, just say I posted about Pro Vitality. Madelie's commented, "This looks like a great product. I'm interested to try it." You can actually come to that person's page, and you can click here, message, and you can take it off almost offline. It's still online, but it's more private. So I think that is actually a great point. Once they've shown interest, you can definitely take it private into Messenger. You can send them a lot of information on Facebook Messenger, send them your replicated sites, you can send brochures, you can send any type of thing. So that's a great point. Thanks, Frederick. It's a good way to keep things on Facebook, but private at the same time. And then no one else can see your conversation. So I think that's actually a great point. Any other?
Anybody else? Any questions?
So we're all going to double our business on Facebook. Everyone here is going to be at our World Team event next year.
Thank you for that kind words. So Bianca, we just want to thank you for a wonderful presentation and so informative. We can just get the feeling you're on top of the situation. Thank you for that email. We really appreciate that tremendously, so that people can send their questions to you via email. And I know that Bianca always comes back, and she's actually very excited to get our New Life people using the social media. She's very, very excited about that. So she's very open-minded to support us. And thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And blessings for the rest of the day.
Thank you, Hansi, and thank you, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time. Yeah, and good luck. I hope it goes well.
Thank you.